What's up YouTube, Capital G here, checking out the brand new Cyber Dragon Link monster that just got revealed coming out of Cybernetic Horizon. This is a little shocking, but really not that surprising when you really think about what the set is called. I actually remember some time ago, maybe this was like a couple of months ago, when Yugi Nono posted a Cyber Dragon video and he was talking about some of the cards that Cyber Dragons could use that would definitely push them into the brink of the competitive meta, and I posted in this comment section, I was like, yo, Yugi Nono, you do know the next set is called Cybernetic Horizon, so maybe there's a possibility. And he was like, wait, what? The next set has Cybernetic in its name, a la Cybernetic Revolution, the set that premiered Cyber Dragons. And he got really excited, and boom, Cyber Dragon support was confirmed by Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus himself, and it has now come to fruition, guys. We got Cyber Dragon support, and honestly, I would not be surprised if this was not the only piece of support in this set, just because the name Cybernetic Horizon, I don't think it'll be like a full-on Cyber Dragon set. You know, obviously it kind of works with computers and the brains and whatnot, but I could definitely see maybe 3-4 cards. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the new Cyber Dragon Link monster. This is Cyber Dragon Seeger. It's actually a Link 2. It is a light machine Link. It's 2100, and its link points are left and bottom, so it's kind of like the reverse of Altergeist Hextia, which if you're an Altergeist fan like me, you know it's link points, but everybody else is just like, wait, what, Cap? What are you talking about? Anyways, the materials are 2 machine monsters, including Cyber Dragon, so you're probably only going to be summoning this in Cyber Dragon, probably not like ABC or Cleaford or anything like that, unless you're just randomly splashing Cyber Dragon in your deck. The second effect is the hard once per turn. The first effect is this card's name becomes Cyber Dragon while it is face up or in the graveyard. A bunch of different Cyber Dragon cards have that, so that was kind of to be expected. Proto Cyber Dragon and a whole bunch of them. The second effect is during the battle phase, if this card did not attack, quick effect, you can target one machine monster you control with 2100 or more attack. It gains 2100 attack and defense until the end of the turn. Also, any battle damage either player receives from battles involving this card becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. So to me, this is a card that I think to the untrained eye is not actually going to look very good, but when you really break this card down and like practical applications, I think this card is actually amazing. First off, Cyber Dragons definitely needed a Link monster. They needed ways to put more damage on board. The fact that Master Rule 4 kind of cucked them is not something that helps them out very much, and I think that just having a Link monster is going to benefit them, but really, I think that a lot of people are going to look at this card and they're going to say, I can't do battle damage with it, Cap. What's the point of having the honest type effect of gaining 21 if I can't do any battle damage? First things first, you have to understand that this card can still be used as a Colossal Beat Stick. I mean, this card can target itself and it can still attack. Unless I'm misunderstanding this card, it says if this card did not attack, you can use the effect, which means that you can just target itself and then you should be able to attack. And even if you couldn't do that, you can still target other monsters on your side of the field, and those monsters can get powered up. This means other copies of Cyber Dragon you have in your field. If you have an Infinity, a Nova, a Rampage Dragon, a Fleet Dragon, whatever, you can power those monsters up, and those monsters can actually do the damage. The second thing is, this is actually a defensive ability as well, because this is a quick effect, and you don't really worry about attacking during your opponent's turn, so that's never really going to be applicable there. If you have like 3 Cyber Dragons on your field, including Seeger, your opponent is probably going to be too scared to attack any of them, knowing that Seeger can turn any of those monsters into 4100 Goliaths. And if your opponent happens to attack, let's just say you have Infinity on board or something like that. They try to attack over Infinity, you target the Infinity, you crank it up by 2100. Not only can the Infinity do battle damage because it's not the Seeger, but then your opponent loses that monster and it can be used on all of your Cyber Dragons. So can they really afford to attack any of them, unless they're monsters like, you know, 4500 attack or something like that, where they definitively know they can get over that threshold of attack? I'm not sure they're really going to be able to do that. And if Cyber Dragons can keep their monsters on the field during their opponent's turn because their opponent is too scared to attack him, then during your turn, that's when you can just put in that work and you can probably OTK them, as their life points are going to be fairly low. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this card can simply activate its effect before it declares an attack, and then it can still declare an attack. It just won't be able to do battle damage. Let's just say your opponent had, I don't know, a Bujin Yamato on the field, right? And you had Seeger Dragon plus you had a Cyber Dragon. You could just have Seeger activate its effect, target the Cyber Dragon. The Seeger Dragon could attack over the Bujin Yamato, and then the Cyber Dragon would do 4,200 to your opponent directly, so you'd still be getting a lot of battle damage, you just wouldn't be getting the battle damage from this card. So yeah, I think that this card, like, to the untrained eye, it doesn't really look that good. But I think this effect is very practical and it's useful during both players' turns. It still allows you to do a lot of battle damage, just do battle damage with other monsters. And again, I'm like 90% certain that this card can still attack when it uses this effect. It just needs to use the effect before it is actually declared an attack. Unless I'm mistaken, you guys feel free to correct me in the comment section below. So let me know what you guys think of Cyber Dragon Seeger. This set so far, Cybernetic Horizon, is looking incredibly appealing. So thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.